Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Refraction Large Indoor-Outdoor Wall Sconce. This is going to be the one using two pieces of glass. There's another one as well with one piece of glass. Check that out. Watch that video. This is the 30, 26, 23. Let's get into details about it. So let's talk about the height of the fixture itself, and that's going to be from the bottom of the glass to the top of the glass, because what you have in the middle is the fixture itself. It's going to be 35.7 inches, and the width on it is coming in at 5 inches, and that's going to be our width here, side to side. The projection, that's going to be the distance from the wall coming out, is only 4 inches, and that qualifies this to be ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disabilities Act. This is a sconce can only come out 4 inches, up to 4 inches from the wall to be ADA compliant. So if you're an architect or an interior designer, maybe you're working on a doctor's office or a hotel or something like that, a restaurant, this would be a great sconce for you, because it's going to pump light into this beautiful piece of glass, but it's also going to put light down on the ground too. It's going to wash the wall, and it's going to put a big pool of light on the ground for walking areas. If you're a homeowner, same deal. You can use this in a hallway, inside or outside, don't forget, because it is technically an outdoor sconce, and you can use it in places like stairways or hallways because it's very flush and it provides a lot of light for walking. Very, very nice there. Okay, backplate on this, 5.3 by 5, and it's basically here and here. I want to show you a little bit more information about this, and how we're going to do it is we're going to look at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, but it's also going to show you some good drawings of the back of this fixture and how it goes over your 4-inch junction box. This is what you guys have on your wall at home. Okay, mounting height. Distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of here, middle of your junction box, is coming in at 17.9, just so you know. Okay. This is made out of aluminum and glass, obviously. It's not that heavy. It's only 14.8 pounds. So it's good to know those little details. A couple other things about it. Let's talk about this amazing glass. Now, it's very heavy because it's cast crystal, that's why. And we're not kidding around. This is substantial stuff. It's optical quality glass. It's sandblasted on the sides, and then it's etched on the back. And when you're looking through it, it basically has this kind of 3D effect that you're looking at this etching back here. So it's pretty amazing to look at. And then it's flat on the top. So light, when you have it like this, light is actually going to be going right through that clear glass. On the side, it'll actually diffuse, which is kind of cool. So if you ever get a chance to see this glass, it's wonderful. So there you go. It's on the quality of Steuben or Baccarat. It's really amazing stuff. Okay, I think we should touch base on sockets. So you're going to have one socket facing down, one socket facing up, and these are what are called GY 6.35 sockets. And they basically just take the bulbs that have these two little prongs. You can just barely see them. And this is a reflector bulb, so this is pushing light up just like a flashlight would, and pushing light down into that glass. And like I said before, it's going to flood the down below and above. This will actually, if you have this inside and you have a white ceiling, it's going to go up there and bounce around the room a bit. So you'll actually get a lot more light out of this than you think you would. If you want to go with halogens, you can put two 20-watt halogens in this, but I don't think you need to do that because it's going to be coming with two really nice bulbs automatically, which is kind of rare here. These are 6.5 watt MR16s. A couple things about this. So these are going to be the equivalent of a 50-watt halogen in each side, going up and going down. It's also the color of the light that we talk about, that we like to use in our showroom. It's warm white, soft white. It's the same color of the light coming out of the LEDs above me right now. So that's going to be kind of an automatic thing. What else? That's kind of about it on these. Oh, the other cool thing about this, you know, if you're going to be using this in a situation like inside, you might put these flanking a fireplace. People do that all the time. Maybe in a dining room with a nice piece of art between it. Or if you're going to use them outside, don't forget, this is an inside-outside fixture. You could put it around a deck, on a covered porch, around a pool, hanging out with your friends, and you might want to dim it. And these are dimmable fixtures, and this says dimmable right on it. Yep, dimmable. So you can dim this down and make it just like candlelight. Hubbardton Forge only uses aircraft-grade aluminum to make their outdoor fixtures. Aluminum holds up the best in incredibly harsh environments. When you're out and you look up in the sky and you see all those jet airliners running around up there, those are all made out of aluminum for a reason. And part of that reason is it holds up great, like I said. It also forges beautifully. It holds finish beautifully. It doesn't rust. Remember that. It's very important. And they're virtually indestructible when they're all finished. So how Hubbardton does it is they take the fixture itself, they're going to wire it up at the top, they're going to put a wire at the bottom, they're going to send a current of electricity that's going to go through this fixture, making it positive. And they put it into a spray booth with a picture of the woman next to me. You can see she's spraying finish around it. And because it's positive, it's going to adhere to every nook, every cranny, the top, the bottom, the whole thing. After that, they're going to take this and they're going to move it into an oven. That oven is going to melt all of that down and create a very hard shell. So it makes it, again, virtually indestructible. So they've also tested these things in these wind chambers. So they take the fixture, all covered in that epoxy powder coat. It's going to go into that chamber. They're going to shoot salty seawater at it at high velocity for hours and hours and hours, just like you were at the beach and you have like a hurricane coming in, which to me is going to be pretty much the worst environment you're going to run into. So after they tested these and found out that they hold up incredibly well, Hubbardton Forge offers basically the best warranty in the lighting industry. And you can see that on the page for this. So if you scroll down a little bit, there's a link, and click on that, and it'll show you the entire warranty and how it all works. Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.